Section D, Harvard Business School Class of 2020. We're here to celebrate you today, what you've accomplished, and the promise of what lies ahead for you. I'm honored that you invited me, that you gave me the privilege to join you today. Commencement is always a wonderful time. It's an opportunity to celebrate a transition from your time at HBS to the next chapter in your lives. It's a joyous time, one to celebrate your hard work and accomplishments, an occasion to reflect on the new things that you've done and learned, the friends you've made, the support you've had from family and friends. This year, it's a little unusual as well. While your second year started out pretty normal, we made a pretty swift transition to virtual back in March. So much of what we have taken for granted in the world, the freedom to travel, the ability to travel all over the world, to get together and do things with our friends and colleagues, to crowd into the pit of an Aldrich classroom, to get cold called in front of all our colleagues, to go out to dinner. So many of these things have suddenly been taken away. It's probably the greatest and most unanticipated disruption to our ways of life in a generation. And it's accentuated the gaps and the differences between people, between rich and poor, and between states and between nations. Yet to me, there's another side of all this. The sudden changes that forced upon us have also unleashed a huge amount of creativity. We see it in how people and organizations everywhere have changed their ways of working, how they do things, how in many ways they have done things they never thought would have been possible for themselves to do. The crisis has unfrozen them and unlocked a lot of hidden potential. Now, I think this is true of all of us as well. It's forced us to experiment, to do things we would have never considered. How do you like my haircut, by the way? It's also demonstrated, I should say, how you have demonstrated how working together we can accomplish amazing things. Students, faculty, staff, not to mention families and supporters, alumni and friends have gotten involved, figuring out problems together, overlooking things that really didn't matter after all, and helping each other and our communities in ways big and small. Now, I know this may seem like a daunting time to go back into the world. I'm sure the path after graduation may be steeper than you envisioned, with many pressing needs, ranging from the health of your immediate family to the prospects in the job market. But I think you should look at this time as a time of great opportunity. Change and tumult for sure, but within all that change and tumult is the opportunity to do things differently, with fresh ideas and indomitable spirit about what is doable, what doesn't need to or shouldn't stay the same, but it's really about what is possible. And rarely has there been a time when there's been such a pressing need for leadership to make the world a better place. Leadership that can see what is important, leadership that can look beyond the obstacles that are immediately in front of us, leadership that can heal our differences and make the world a better place for all of us. Progress doesn't happen by accident. It's the result of people like yourselves being fearless in the face of challenges and aspiring to take on those hard problems that will make this world a better place for all of us. I have told you before that every one of you is an investment by me, by everyone at the school, by your family and friends, an investment in leaders who will make a difference in the world. I can think of no one better than you, Section D, Harvard Business School Class of 2020, to fulfill that promise.
Congratulations again to the class of 2020. You are now officially HBS graduates. You know, commencement day is my favorite day of the year. I love seeing our students so happy. I love seeing their families and friends rightly proud of their graduates and so excited about their bright futures. We now come to my favorite part of my favorite day of the year, the diploma ceremony, when we recognize each and every member of your session. As members of the class of 2020 are recognized, you'll hear mention of three kinds of honors. The first is distinction. This is for students who earned academic honors in both the first year and the second year of our program. The second is high distinction. These individuals not only earned honors in the first year and the second year, their combined academic performance placed them in the top 5% of their class as a whole. These students are also known as George F. Baker Scholars, commemorating the individual whose generosity in the 1920s allowed us to build the campus. I invite you to look at the Baker Scholars page on the Commencement Day website to learn more about the legacy of George F. Baker and this particular distinction. Third and last, but by no means least, the Dean's Award celebrates the extraordinary achievements of graduating students who, during their time at HBS, made distinctive contributions to Harvard Business School, or the broader community. These students have contributed to the well-being of others through extraordinary acts of leadership. Students and all members of the community nominate these individuals, and then Dean Noria makes the final selection. So please enjoy the diploma ceremony, celebrate each and every member of your section. I hope that your section will remain close as mine has, and I hope that these 2 years at HBS will be just the beginning of an ongoing conversation among you as you enjoy long, happy years of making differences that are meaningful to you and meaningful for the world. Be well and be close.
Family and friends and supporters around the world, perhaps the most wonderful part of the day today comes with the presentation of our section for the diploma ceremony. Since we had to go virtual, we took advantage of the opportunity to invite everybody we could for this very special moment in our graduates' lives. And just as we would if we were seated on Baker Lawn, I now call Section D, Harvard Business School, Class of 2020.
Circus Agayan. Riju Agrawal, distinction. Thomas Alexandri. Riju Agrawal, distinction. Thomas Alexandri. Patricia Andrade. Mark Antoine Andrioli. Kimberly August, distinction. Kriti Bansal. William Begley. Sneha Biswas, distinction. Tyler Bleha. Ben Bold. Jeff Boyer. Matt Byrne, high distinction. Pamela Chan. Vaibhav Chauhan. Juopei Chen. Petra Chidyak. Perry Chung. Loti de Esteban. Robbie Dixon, Dean's Award recipient. Amina Edwards, distinction. Colum Farrell, distinction. Sam Fell. Spencer France. Adam Friedman. Leah G. Tong, distinction. Catherine Gurkis. Andy Grios. Raimundo Guénaud de Mussy. Paige Haley. Ryan Harrison. John Horgan. Nancy Zhang Wei Hu, distinction. Sean Huang. Alexis Isaac, Dean's Award recipient. Santosh Iyer. Tony G., distinction. Jennifer Klockenbrink. Mike Lazurchek. Rodrigo Lecuona. Ryan Lee. Alexander Levinsky. Taylor Lydon. Carly Lindgren. Ronnie Luo. Connor McKenzie, high distinction. Lindsay McLeod. Alex Mao. Stephanie McDermott. Michael McSherry. Luke Mehmeti, distinction. Matthew Menker. Pallavi Menon. Elisa Niney. Ben Newton. Karen Nyawera. Daniel Ocampo. Kate O'Day. Ali Oshunkunle. Gavin Oshak. Dan Park. Prachi Pavar. Thomas Payne. Wes Peacock, distinction. Margarita Pignatelli. Joa Pinheiro. Sriracha Pratanrasnikorn. Bastian Purr. Nick Shu. Hanan Raitblatt. Chris Reno, distinction. Rachel Silverstein. Alex Simon. Mark Snyder. Jessica Stevenson. Isaiah Sullivan. Sam Swartz. Maham Syed. Ro Takahashi, high distinction. Sarah Taylor. Jeffrey Tillis. Ian Tracy. Tyler Chiritola. Stephen Venardi. Lily Wong. Emilio Wills. Sebastian Wheelner, high distinction. Kelsey Wise. Jeannie Whitmer. Joyce Wu. Alex Shu. Annie Yang. Wendy Ying. David Yu. Mandy Zhang.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Section D, the Harvard Business School Class of 2020. We are so proud of you.
I'm so glad.
Yeah.
Let's go. Yeah. Nice.
Look, we're on TV. Yeah.
This is delayed. This happened on the lines.
Congratulations, everybody.
Oh boy. I didn't even
Well, if we were standing on Baker Lawn, I would now ask all of you to. If we were standing on Baker Lawn, I would now ask all of you to turn around and look back at your family, your supporters, your friends, people who have had a significant impact on preparing you for and helping you to arrive at this day. And I would ask each one of you to take a moment and recognize them, without whom this day would not have been possible. As before, we are taking advantage of technology, not only to have as many of them here virtually as possible, but also to thank them in a very special way.